YouTube. It's Christopher. This is a killer guitar that I picked up. This is a Epiphone Ghost Horse. And it is naughty. I feel a little naughty actually because I screwed you guys out of getting a real review of this guitar because I've upgraded the bridge on this thing. As you can see, maybe you know, maybe you don't, that is a German Floyd Rose. It's the 1984 version, which comes with the brass block and the brass tuners, and it's got a really good arm, screw-in arm that works better than every other arm I've tried on a Floyd Rose. This is a beautiful ghost gray, I guess you'd call it, finish. It's a flame maple veneer on a mahogany body. It's got binding all around. We've got two volume switches or knobs, one for the neck, one for the bridge, three-way toggle. We have real Gibson burst buckers in this. That's one thing that's very cool. Got a burst bucker 1 in the neck and a burst bucker 2 in the bridge. We've got ebony fretboard. We got the cool inlay, the Icarus spaceship inlay at the 12th fret. I don't know if this has stainless steel frets. I'll have to check that, but it's Epiphone. Here's the back. Comes with little tools on it. It's got Grover tuners, set neck. There's all the stuff in the back. It is a badass Explorer model. This is the Epiphone Ghost Horse. So what I've done for upgrades is I put the 1984 Floyd Rose in there. I also put titanium blocks. I put titanium screws for the blocks. I got titanium posts as well. In my opinion, the best upgrade you can do for a Floyd Rose is to do the titanium posts, because they will not wear out. Doesn't matter what you do. The titanium is much harder than the steel of the Floyd Rose, so it won't wear out. And if it does, it'll take an awful long time for it to happen. And it makes everything very, very smooth. This has a 37mm brass block that comes with the bridge. That's what this guitar requires, is a 37mm block. This guitar is very simple in the way that it operates. You've got two pickups, three-way switch, push-pulls on both to split them. Nice and easy. Volume neck, volume bridge. Let's hear how she sounds. So here's the clean tone. We're going to start off, of course, on the bridge pickup. One thing I want to note right off the bat and let you know, this has an R5 nut on it, which is wider than your typical Floyd Rose R2 or R3 nut. And it's cool that it's wider. You can feel it when you play. The spacing is definitely wider. But the one thing that I don't really like is the strings are super close to the edge of each fret, or the two E's, I should say. They're very close to the end of the fret. So sometimes when I'm fretting, I'll slip off because it's extremely close to the edge. I was gonna put an R3 nut in there, but when I fit it, it just made it look really dumb because it was too short and you could see the wood underneath. And I ended up putting the R5 back on. But the R5 is probably the only thing on this that I don't really care for. If you're gonna put the R5 nut on here, the neck needs to be a tiny bit wider, which I'm sure they didn't want to do. But what they could have done is they could have dressed these frets without the angle. It's got an inward facing angle on the frets. And if they had flat rounded those off instead of angled, it would have definitely played a little bit better because you won't be falling off the edges. But anyways, so here's some more tones. Bridge pickup. This came originally with a 1000 series Floyd Rose. Forgive me, but I remember things I wanted to tell you as I'm going along. So it originally had a 1000 series on here, which by no means needed to be replaced. I'm just extremely anal with my Floyd Roses. I like to have the true German ones, and people will argue that there's no difference, and believe me when I tell you there is a massive difference between the 1000 and the German series. The 1000 series is a bent plate. This is a milled plate. What that does to the tensile strength and the tone capabilities of the tone transfer, I should say, of the steel is kind of substantial. And I've got nothing to prove that or back it up. It's all in my own hearing and my feeling how it plays and looking at the thing. Like if you look at a 1000 series, you can see the bends. It flanges out everywhere they put a bend, and that weakens the steel. This is milled out, and it's a harder steel as well. I've got nothing to back that up. Just you can feel it when you tap it. You can hear it. It's supreme in the Floyd Rose world. The 1984 is the best one. The original is good too, but it doesn't come with the brass block. It doesn't come with the brass fine tuners, which really doesn't matter, but the brass block makes a big difference. And it's much harder steel than the 1000 series. Just wanted to briefly explain that. So that was the bridge pickup. Here's both pickups in the middle. I'm sorry, I'm going to back that up. Bridge pickup split. Okay, here's both pickups, full humbucking. Here's with both pickups, bridge split. Here's the middle with both split. Here's a neck pickup, full humbucking. Here's the neck pickup split. Cool. Let's move on to some gain tones. We're going to go to my mid-range gain called Mutton Chops. This is my classic rock type of tone, and here's what it sounds like on the bridge, full humbuck. bridge, full humbugging. Here's the bridge pickup split. Here's the middle position. Middle position with the bridge split. Here's the middle position with both split. Full neck. Full split neck. Pretty cool. Let's listen to some high gain tones. This, of course, is my Her Majestic Boom patch that I wrote. And of course, as always, playing through the Neural DSP Archetype Petrucci. My favorite plugin. It's awesome. on. Middle, full humbug. Middle with the bridge split. Here's the middle with both split. I don't think I did middle with just the neck split. It's kind of a cool tone on heavy gain. Pretty awesome. Neck, full humbucking. Neck split. So there it is. That's the Ghost Horse. It's a pretty badass guitar. I'm actually quite enamored by it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It was rock solid with the 1000 series on there. I didn't really need to upgrade this. I did it just for my own personal preferences. I prefer the 1984 bridge. This thing is just awesome. Super solid. It resonates. You can feel the notes when you play. I want to double check on the website real quick to see if the frets are indeed stainless steel. They are not. They're just normal, regular frets. And that's totally fine. They're big. I want to say they're at least medium jumbos. Very nice. All bound, the whole neck. Wonderful guitar. And dirt cheap for what you get. This is a whole lot of guitar for $7.99. Not sure how much longer they're going to be producing this guitar. If they are still, I'm not sure. Grab one while you still can, because I really think this is going to be a collector piece in the future. Historically, all of his other Brendon Small, by the way, this is a Brendon Small signature guitar. I don't think I've said that yet. But all of his guitars are big bucks now, and they came out at fairly low prices as well. But yeah, that's the Ghost Horse from Epiphone. Try one. I think you'll dig it. 24 frets. It's an amazing guitar. Check it out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.